I will not entertain any more points of order. My decision stands. My decision is not overnight, but in the peculiar circumstances, I invite Mr. Rohee to speak.
With that decision from Speaker Raphael Trotman, the Minister of Home Affairs Clement Rohee was given his break to speak again in the National Assembly, but the opposition would have none of it. They walked out. With a series of bloody crimes over recent days, Rohee requested to speak in the House, but he had to know that the opposition would not take it lightly. Before walking out, the opposition attempted to prevent Rohee from taking the floor, opposition leader David Granger being the one to take the lead.
Mr. Speaker, this National Assembly, over the last 6 months, wrestled with this issue. The National Assembly has resolved. The Speaker himself has determined. The courts have deliberated. If we do not stand up for something, we'll fall for anything, Mr. Speaker. We are all aware of the security situation in this country, and we ask you today, Mr. Speaker, to stand by your own ruling and to stand by the resolution. Of this National Assembly.
The opposition had moved a no-confidence motion against Minister Rohee, saying he has failed to preside in an acceptable manner over the security situation in the country. Based on that motion of no confidence, the opposition wanted Rohee blocked from speaking in the House. The Speaker had made a decision that since the matter of a member speaking in the House was one of privilege, he was referring the matter to a Privileges Committee to determine if the House has the powers to sanction a Member of Parliament, and if it does, whether it can indeed place a gag on Rohee from speaking. The government took the matter to court, and the Chief Justice ruled that the House could not block Rohee from speaking. But in any case, he, the Chief Justice, could not order the Speaker to allow Rohee to do so. With that ruling and the matter still before the courts, the Speaker had decided that he would convene still the Privileges Committee of Parliament.
Believing that the issues had been sufficiently crystallized, convened a meeting of the Privileges Committee, at which meeting both members of both sides of the House said that they wish not to have this issue deliberated but let the courts continue. That is all well and good. I am still the Speaker of the National Assembly of Guyana, and I believe that if the person who is a member wishes to speak on the spate of crimes, I will be allowing it this afternoon.
The Speaker rebuffed comments from the opposition that his decision to allow Rohee to speak was an overnight one. Even in calling the Privileges Committee, the Speaker had said that he would not allow Rohee to introduce new bills in the House, but would allow him to speak on security or any other matter he wishes to speak on. With this afternoon's ruling, Rohee spoke to the Speaker, but mainly he faced some empty seats on the majority side of the House. Once Rohee was done speaking, the opposition members of the House returned to their seats, effectively blanking out anything Rohee had to say. For Capital News, Neil Mark.